The Wayne County Commissioner says he respects women, but the court records paint a different picture.
Reggie Reg Davis's relationships landed him in court at least 5 times since 2000. Problem solver M.L. Elric has investigated those cases. He joins us tonight with more.
Monica and Hill, Reggie Reg gave up a successful career as a radio DJ for politics, but there are some records he just can't leave behind.
I've never struck a woman in my life.
That's Wayne County Commissioner Reginald Gary Davis Jr., better known as Reggie Reg, addressing allegations that he choked his girlfriend in their apartment. She also accused him of hitting her in the face on another occasion, leaving bruises.
I don't hit women, and that was all made up.
A judge granted a personal protection order in that case from the year 2000, telling Reggie Reg to steer clear of the woman for a year. 7 years later, in 2007, another woman accused Reggie Reg of making multiple threatening phone calls, including one in which he said he would kill her and snatch the unborn baby out of my stomach. A judge also granted a personal protection order in that case, telling Reggie Reg and his friends to leave her alone for a year.
We go through challenges. You say one thing one time, and then another time when you have a chance to think about it, pray about it, you come up with a better way to react to those type of things.
Reggie Reg became Commissioner Davis in January, representing Northwest Detroit. The Wayne County Board of Commissioners didn't perform a background check before choosing him to replace the late Burton Leland. If they had, they would have learned that Commissioner Davis has been taken to court 3 times since 2010 by the mothers of his children. More on that in a minute. But first, Commissioner Davis says it's important to understand his trials and tribulations, which begin with a car accident back in 1987.
I catapulted out of the vehicle, and I landed head first on a person's lawn. I was unconscious for several weeks. Since that time, I've gone through major levels of different things like anxiety, the petit mal seizures. I've had issues with relationships. If your brain crashes into the earth, imagine some of the consequences.
How does that affect your ability to serve people as a commissioner?
I'm very happy to say that it does not get in the way of my work for the community. It may get in the way of some other things, but it doesn't get in the way of my work to the community, and I thank God for that.
Commissioner Davis says one of his top issues is encouraging more people to seek help for mental health issues.
Many of my life's experiences are a result of my brain. I mean, the saying that I like to talk about all the time is that mental health is everything. Without our mind, we're nothing.
He is also concerned about single-parent households.
We have more single-parent households than any other major urban city in this country.
Commissioner Davis is something of an expert on the subject. He is the father of at least 4 children with 4 women. Between the years 2010 and 2014, 3 of those women took him to court seeking health care or child support for their children. One of the women claimed that Commissioner Davis owed more than $120,000 in child support.
I do not owe that, nowhere near that amount of money.
One of the mothers who took him to court is the same woman who obtained a personal protection order in 2007 after she said he threatened to harm her and their unborn child. Now she tells me, we're a family. He's our family. We have a good relationship for the sake of our son. Another mother who took Commissioner Davis to court sent me this email, which says, over the last 10 years, Reggie has been supported financially, emotionally, and has developed an amazing bond with our daughter. He is consistent and dependable in her life.
I spend time with my children. I'm at their schools. We go places, go to parks, do a lot of stuff in the summer.
Commissioner Davis says the root of his problems with child support go back to 2009. That's when he gave up his job as one of Detroit's top radio DJs to run for a seat on Detroit's Charter Commission.
Vote for me, Reggie Reg Davis, for Charter Commission.
I left a $150,000 gig because God said I want you to go on the charter, which is going to pay you $50 every time you meet.
Okay.
And we met about twice a month. I did that for 3 years.
Commissioner Davis says his only steady income from 2009 to 2013 was a stipend for serving on the Charter Commission, which essentially rewrote Detroit's Constitution. He says he also got a little money from the Ceasefire Youth Initiative he started to reduce violence. During this period, he also ran for state representative. He lost. What would you say to people who might say, well, Reggie Reg let his political ambitions overcome his obligation to provide for those children?
If it was all about me, which is not, then I think it's some other choices that I would have made. But when I get a clear message given to me, it's easy for me to see what God wants me to do. He opens up doors.
And God said, I want you to serve on the Charter Commission?
That's where he wanted me to be. He opened that door. So
Can you explain that at all? Why Charter Commission?
I don't ask. I can never ask questions. When he opens up a door, that's where I go. If he says, Reg, I want you to go today and work for the zoo, and I want you to take a shovel and scoop up the defecation of the elephants and teach the kids walking by the window why you're doing that and why that's important, then you're going to see me leave the government and I'm going to work at the zoo.
They got rid of the elephants, so that's some good news. But I think they still have hippos, so you're going to need a big show either way.
Commissioner Davis says he hopes Detroit voters will overlook his past problems and choose him in the August Democratic primary.
My past is what I've been through. It's not who I am. It is